What's up world, Mr. M back with another video. It's been quite a while. I had to take a significant break, but I figured it's time to just jump back into video analysis and do what we do. So since we're at the beginning of September, let's start on the monthly time frame and let's get right into it. Alright, so on US 30 here, you can see that over the last few months we've been rocketing up, creating an all-time high. Now we are sitting at this level of support here, formerly resistance, where we could potentially see a new all-time high from here or begin to trade below it. So I'm gonna go ahead and set these alerts here. So I'm expecting for this support to hold and potentially come up and create that all-time high. We'll monitor it on the intraday time frame as we go on. SPX 500, same concept. Just gonna go ahead and put that there. All-time high SPX. Same concept. We've been bullish right here from the yearly open. We went down. We hit this level of support, generated that liquidity. Now we're ripping up. NAS 100, same concept. Let's go here. All-time high NAS. Same concept. Rip below. Got back above our yearly open. Pushed up. Bitcoin. Alright, so now we created an all-time high on Bitcoin over the last few months, and now we have this all-time high that was reached, but we ended up closing last month's candle bearish. So what we want to see is, can we continue back, or do we come back, test these levels at 105? If we break below, I'm looking at support around 99,000 here to 100,000 on BTC. This is our monthly level of support here on the Moku, and here's our yearly open. So let's just wait and see. Ethereum, another all-time high reached. As you can see, we've been printing pretty heavily. ETH. Now we have this level of support as well that we can come back and revisit to potentially ETH support. So we know where that is. Here's the yearly open there, and our next cloud EMA is down there. We did have the crossover, so that support's right there, support here. So yeah, I would like to see Ethereum to continue above 4,100 for continued buys, maybe back into 5,000. GBP USD. Now we have had dollar weakness this entire year. As you can see, we had this level of support, began to trade above this level of resistance, and then filled in this gap to this level of resistance. So now we did have a closure of the monthly time frame above this level of resistance, possibly now support. So I would like to see us create this down wick and then potentially continue back up into this range and then take out these potential highs. GUM high. Or if we were able to have a monthly close below this level, we could come back and see this level of support on GU. So we'll monitor that over the next few weeks. Similar price action on EU as the same situation with dollar weakness. We ripped up, traded above this level of resistance, now found support, tested it, and then ripped up. So now we're kind of like in this monthly range here between 1.18 and 1.14. So if we can remain above 1.15, 1.16, then we could potentially come and see 1.18 once again. GJ. Bullish this year after trading in this range. We are back above the yearly open here after finding this level of support. However, we are getting almost strange, almost doji-like candles here on the monthly time frame. A lot of indecision. I would want to see a break above 200 here to a potential continuation back into these areas up into this level of resistance if we do break above this candle here. So let me go ahead and mark that. I'd like to see a GJ breakout. GJM breakout. And then we have the monthly open, so I'm going to go ahead and mark that as well. And we're marking this up so that we have more confirmations on the lower time frame of these key levels when they hit and how we react. CAD trading in this range pretty much all year. From the yearly open here, we've just been in this range. We did bounce down and then have this liquidity swept up here from all this past data from 2022 to 2023, 2024, and then wiped out the lows of 2024. So we're trading above our yearly open. However, we do have this cloud resistance, so we're just still in this range. We would want to really see a close on the monthly time frame above these areas for continued buys and or just playing this range back down. So let me just go ahead and say that. Odd CAD support. Monthly support. Odd CAD and then we have the resistance there. Let's go to gold. Gold's going crazy. A breakout, and already the monthly candle has now been within 2 days, going from Labor Day, an American holiday yesterday, into the first full day back of September. We have already created these highs and broken the previous highs of the last few months. So really, we would want to potentially see a pullback here if possible, but with all the fundamental data pointing towards safe haven assets, goals running. So because we're at all-time highs, we're going to drop down to the lower time frames throughout the week, and then we're going to find our opportunities of interest. Right now, we're just completely bullish. Oil still in that range here from the beginning of 2025. We did dip low. We did create this level of support. Now we have this level of support that's formed from the cloud, and then we have this level of resistance formed there. We'll just mark it out and watch it. Oil and support. And then we'll have that. Resistance. All right. So that's what we have. And tomorrow we'll be jumping to the lower time frames, mainly the daily time frame, and then we'll watch our intraday levels as need be, so that we can take advantage of those opportunities as need be. All right, like and subscribe. Happy to be back. Free Discord in the chat, and see you on another side.